Do you drink too much soda? Do you know it's bad for your health? It's probably reasonable to argue that consuming soda on a consistent basis might not be the healthiest option for our bodies as a whole. There is evidence that drinking soft drinks can raise the chance of developing some malignancies, have a detrimental effect on our livers, and cause weight gain due to high sugar content of these beverages. Here are the top 5 secret side effects of drinking soda according to science. Number 5. You can feel more hungry. It's possible that drinking a soda will satisfy our appetites for sugar, but it's quite unlikely that it will do the same for our hunger. In point of fact, the contrary is true. Studies have shown that consuming soda actually results in an increase in an amount of hunger that we feel afterwards. There are few possible explanations for why this takes place. People frequently report feeling hungry and unsatisfied after drinking soda since it contains virtually no nutrients or vitamins, particularly protein. As a result, they feel deprived after drinking it. The consumption of soda, which is often high in fructose content, may also contribute to an increase in appetite since fructose doesn't suppress hunger hormones in the same manner that glucose does. For instance, a bottle of Coke that is 14 ounces in size has 11.1 grams of sugar, 7.2 of which comes from fructose. Number 4. You may gain more dangerous fat around your stomach. There is a correlation between drinking soda and increasing body fat and weight growth, particularly in the abdominal region. Both subcutaneous fat and visceral fat can be seen in human stomachs. Subcutaneous fat is more prevalent. The fat that lies just under the surface of the skin is known as subcutaneous fat. It plays a crucial role in the maintenance of a healthy body temperature, the storage and release of energy, and the defense of our muscles and bones. The sort of fat that is present in our abdominal region is recognized to be more instantly hazardous to our health than the subcutaneous fat that is found everywhere in our bodies. Visceral fat. A dangerously high amount of visceral fat can cause dangerous increase in blood pressure and insulin resistance, as well as other life-threatening disorders. Soda use is linked to an increase in total body fat, and more specifically in the potentially harmful visceral body fat. Number 3. You may become addicted. Researchers are starting to dig a little more into the question of whether or not sugary drinks like soda really do have an addictive quality to them. A recent study concluded that sodas do, in fact, have an addictive quality, particularly in the populations of adolescents. According to findings of the study, frequent consumers of soda reported experiencing withdrawal symptoms after going 3 days without having any. Their symptoms included a poorer ability to focus, less motivation, and frequent headaches. As more studies are conducted regarding the addictive tendencies of soft and added sugar, it's essential for each of us to conduct a self-examination and consider the possibility that we are becoming reliant on sugary beverages. Well, do you like what you are seeing so far? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching because you do not want to miss what we have at the number 1 spot. Number 2. You may increase your risk of dementia or stroke. There is a correlation between drinking soda and an increased risk of dementia as well as a stroke. In one piece of research, the effects of drinking liquids with artificial sweeteners like soda as well as beverages with added sugar were investigated. They discovered that a higher risk of many types of stroke as well as multiple types of dementia were associated with the consumption of artificially sweetened beverages on a daily basis. Ischemic stroke was associated with a much higher risk than the other forms of stroke. When an artery that leads to brain becomes blocked, a person experiences this form of stroke. In terms of the risk of dementia, drinking soda was connected with an increase in both Alzheimer's, dementia, and dementia caused by all causes combined. The consumption of soda is directly responsible for increased fat deposits in the body, some of which can cause hardening of your arteries, especially the ones that are adjacent to your brain, which can increase your chance of having a stroke. Put down the can of soda and reach for a glass of water or a cup of unsweetened tea instead, if you want to enhance the health of your arteries today. This will be the quickest and easiest approach to do it. Number 1. You may increase your risk of gout. In the United States, an increasing number of people are suffering from gout, a kind of arthritis that is brought on by an excessive amount of uric acid in the body. Women who use soda on regular basis have an increased risk of acquiring gout in comparison to women who do not consume soda. As was said earlier, soda has a significant amount of fructose in its composition. Due to the fact that fructose is known to raise levels of uric acid in the body, this becomes a problem when it's ingested on a consistent basis. People who have a history of issues with their uric levels are considerably more at risk for developing this condition. So, that's it for today's video. What do you think of number 1 spot? Hit us in the comments section and let's chat. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification for our channel so you never miss what's coming next from us. Thank you so much for watching.